Hello everybody, welcome to the car that is mad, the house that is mad, all the things. I have some footage. It's Friday, as you know, and out and about. Went to different places today. I'll just insert the footage right here. I wanted to talk about a little bit more about motivation and maybe talk about keeping it simple. First of all, you have to think about what it is you want in your future. What is your why? This gets thrown around in the carnivore community a fair bit, and there's a very good reason why, okay? You have to figure out what is your reason, what is your why. That why has to be the thing that carries you forward. That why has to be the thing that, when presented with temptations, is going to be strong enough for you to go, no, I don't need it. No, I don't want it. My why is stronger than my need for that. For me, it was the pain. I just couldn't live with the pain anymore. And my other why is being able to go out and have a life beyond sitting on that bench at home and just not living. Life is for living, and you've got to grab it by the horns and make it yours. You just have to. The other thing that I wanted to discuss is patience. It's one thing to have patience for yourself, but what do you do when those around you start to get impatient? How do you navigate that? Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, because they have never been in the position that likes of me are in. It took me a good 10 years solid work to do this damage to my body. A good solid 10 years. That is not going to get cured in 5 minutes. It's not going to get cured in 5 months. It's not going to get cured in... It's going to take time. And there'll be a point where you'll realize that, and you'll want everything. You start it, you want everything to fall off, you want all the weight to fall off, you want all the healing to happen, and you want all the movement in the world. And then, because it's not happening as quickly as others would want it to, they get impatient. To that I say, too bad. I can only go as quickly as this lifestyle is going to allow, given that there is a lot that this lifestyle has got to heal. It's got a lot to do. And the fact that the body is actually clever enough, given the right nutrients, to actually heal that and go through that, bodies are very clever. Not an easy journey, folks. It really isn't. Which is why, when you've got the world and people around you who either don't approve of what you're doing or do approve of what you're doing, but they don't have the patience, they want the everything now, that's why you have to be enough for yourself. That's why you have to have a strong why, because that is what is going to carry you through that bombardment of crap. When somebody tries to upset your apple cart, when somebody feels maybe threatened because they can see these things changing and they don't like it. Too bad, just saying. I'm not waiting for anybody. If people don't like what I'm doing, I'm wearing the top hat and red jacket and doning the whip for myself, thanks. I haven't got time to organise everybody else's 3-ring circus, and now by everybody else I mean like family, friends and stuff like that. It's like, you just got to get there on your own. If I'm not enough of a walking poster child, then don't know what to tell you. The carnivore lifestyle, although it is simple, that's the most attractive part of it, is the fact that it is simple. Meat, eggs, a little bit of dairy if you can tolerate it. It's a toleration diet. It's a toleration and inflammation healing diet, and you just got to find where your ceilings are. Everybody's going to react to different things differently, and it's a matter of doing the research, which is extremely important. But at the end of the day, it's meant to be simple. Keep it simple. You don't need an app. You just don't. Tough love here. Use your brains. Eat the meat and fattens where is at. That's what Dr. Kilt says. My ideal weight is, I don't know, roughly about, first off, this is what I'm aiming for, 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of ideal weight. So that puts me at roughly 120 kilos, which makes it, I don't know, what, about 260-ish pounds? I'm pretty much on the money where meat is. But what people don't realise is they're waiting to get satisfied with the meat. As far as I know, the satisfied full feeling will come from the fat. Fat is where it's at. And yet another location. So I have as much of my meat in that 1 meal a day. So I'm hitting the mark with that. It's the fat, but I don't always need extra fat. I only have it if I feel like I need it. And it's cold butter. That's what I go for. Hot fat seems to be a problem for me. But the cold fat, no worries at all. And even so, it's only half a stick of butter at a time. If you want to know what a stick of butter is in America, please go to Google. I'm just saying. Just go to Google. When you actually push beyond what people have come to understand regarding food, you're pushing invariably you're pushing a lot of buttons straight up by just making the decision to go carnivore, right? And there are an awful lot of things that you've got to navigate along the way. So you need to make it simple, because what happens when you get your teeth into this thing is that it's anything but, because you have to navigate the emotions, the mental limitations, because you've been so limited for so long, you are used to it. And you're not used to pushing yourself a little bit more. I firmly believe that everything changed when I went to Tempest Restaurant. It was those 2 steps. Everything changed within the split second of going up those steps. But you've just got to stick to your guns here. And this all comes back to your why. Like I said, the why is going to be the most important thing. It's what's going to keep you achieving your goals. It's what's going to help you keep motivated. It's going to help you in times of trouble when everything around you may be just crumbling, or it appears to be crumbling, when you feel that maybe people are on your side, not on your side. Your why is going to be the most important thing to you. It'll be the difference between whether you cave into a donut or not. Seriously, I know that sounds really silly, but it really will. It'll be the deciding factor. That why is where it is. And I also believe that in order to get to the why, you have to reach a rock bottom. That why comes out of a rock bottom, folks. It did for me. Boy, was it a rock bottom. It could not have been any more rocky. It was like I was free falling downward into a pit. It was like a bottomless pit that I felt like I was just spiraling down, and there was no end to it. But then you do reach the end of it, and you thunk, you hit the ground, you hit that rock bottom, and from that, that's where my why came. I couldn't handle the pain anymore, and I wanted to go back to the opera. That is what's kept me on the straight and narrow for nearly 11 months. We're coming up to a year, folks. So much of this journey is emotional. And I've seen the comments that as you shed the pounds and the kilos, you're actually unearthing the emotions that got packed down right in there with that weight. And it crops up, and there it is, and it's right in your face, and you got to deal with it every single time. There is literally no point in trying to get around it, because otherwise it's just going to be behind you on your tails, ready to just go, I'm still here. Better deal with me now, because I'm just not going anywhere. It's hard. This journey is hard. It is the hard. It is the journey of a lifetime, and it's the ride of a lifetime. So why make the actual eating of the food complicated? Stop trying to control that which only needs to be in your body, and your body will take care of the rest. Once you start eating meat and fat and having the things that you can tolerate, you can't control that. Stop trying to control it with apps and crap. Relax. Your body knows what to do. It really does. It may not do it in the order you want, but it will do it. Will it heal a broken toe? I don't know. But is it going to give you a slightly better quality life? Yeah. It has so far for me. To the degree that I can't imagine being anything else other than carnivore. I just cannot. We're parked outside Costco. Could I go in? Yes. I'm not ready. Because the moment we came in to the car park, I was seeing big people barely able to move with trolleys full of crap. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not ready to go in there again. Not yet. Too angry. But you can't save everyone. But you can at least save yourself. Why? Because you're worth it. Didn't anybody tell you? So are you today's years old finding out that you're actually worth it? That you're actually entitled to have a decent life? Am I the first one to tell you that? Shame on those around you that never did. But hey, just doing my job. That's why I'm here. Sometimes I haven't got motivation for myself. Sometimes I haven't got patience for myself. And I get that. But when I do, I have plenty to share. I have plenty. So, I want you to have a fantastic weekend. That's an order. Be kind to those around you. Protect your peace. Don't take any crap. Please. Be kind to yourself. Even if it means a little self-tough love talk. Especially if it means that. Okay? You are loved, you are appreciated, and you are enough. You've got this. Don't let anyone tell you that you don't. You do. You've got this. Bookmark this. You got it. Just keep eating meat. Just keep eating fat. Eat what you can tolerate. Get some water into you, and you'll be golden. Trust me. 11 months. Survey says. See you Monday, folks. I love ya. Mwah.
Yeah, yeah.